This is the AUTOGEN 2600 amp jump starter. Let's take it out of the box. In the box you get a nice case complete with a go handle. In the box you get the user manual. They give you two charging cables. One is a standard USB-A to USB-C, and the other is USB-C at each end. You supply your own charger, something like one of these little cell phone charger things. We all have these laying around now. You just plug it in and you have your USB to charge it. They give you the jump starter itself, of course, battery clamps over here, nice strong spring on that so it should hold on real nice, and a 12-volt power socket right there. We'll talk more about that later on. So let me tell you a little bit about the jump starter before we get started here. This will start up to an 8-liter gas and 6-liter diesel engine. It's 20,000 milliamp hours, and it also has a 10-watt wireless charger on it. There's also a flashlight that has 3 different states to it. You could have it solid on, S.O.S, or strobe. And there's also USB ports on it. So let's go over that right now. So here's the power bank. You have your battery charge level, 25, 50, 75, 100%. Power button right there will turn the unit on. It'll go off after some time. The out port is over here for the socket for car devices, like that. Over here are USB ports. You have USB-C to charge it, and can also be used as an out port using that USB-C to USB-C cable. A quick charge port USB and a standard USB port right there. Flashlight is over there, and over here is where the cables will plug in. And I want to point out here that this is keyed, so it can only plug in the right way, like that. So you can't make a mistake with that. You can, however, make a mistake hooking these cables up wrong. Now, most cars are completely marked. In fact, every car is always marked, but sometimes you got to really hunt for it. A lot of times cars nowadays will have a red cover over the positive, and obviously that's where the red goes, and the sad cable goes to the other side of the battery right there. So with that, let's test out the wireless charger and plugging it in to charge and all that, and then we'll go out to the car. So I have my phone over here, and to charge this I'm going to use the USB-C cable, so we can plug that in right over here like that, and instead of undoing the cable I'll just plug it right here. And there we go, it's charging. But like I said, this also has a wireless charger built in on it. So let's close that up, because we don't need it right now. And for that, there you go, it's charging. Just place it right on top and it charges. Very simple like that. There you go, real nice and easy. For the flashlight, hold the button down and the flashlight comes on. Press it again and you have strobe mode, and press again and you have S.O.S mode. One more time turns it off. Let me show you in the dark what it looks like. So turning the flashlight on, there you go right there, nice and bright. You can definitely see your way around. You can most certainly see your way around under the hood. Press again and you get your strobe, and one more time for your S.O.S. So with that, let's go ahead and take this out to the car. I'll show you how to use it for jump starting, and I'll show you about the lighter socket there for power. So let me show you how easy it is to use. So over here, obviously you'd have a dead battery. We're going to plug the jump cables into the pack here. Remember, like I said before, you can only fit one way. So you can get this part right, but you can mess up the other part. Well, like I said, red to red and black to the other one. So that's pretty easy. If you can't see, you have the flashlight built in, so that's really convenient. But sometimes you might go somewhere and leave your lights on or something like that and drain your battery totally dead. So like when you open the door, the light in the car doesn't even go on. Well, what happens is a lot of these jump packs get tripped up with that, and that's why it has the boost button here as well as a bunch of protections. Okay, so with that, you press the button on there and that will jumpstart even a completely dead vehicle as such. So that's a really handy thing because some of them don't have that. This also has a bunch of protections built in. There's over voltage, over current protection, over temperature protection, all kinds of stuff like that. And also, and most importantly, a reversed. So if you do mess up this end here and hook it up backwards, this is going to save you. But make sure that you still have it connected, because once you press that boost button, it ignores all of the safeties on there. Typically the battery is going to be dead, but you can still really damage your car. So with that, let's go ahead and hook this up. So this has a little hat on it. We'll take that off. Doesn't matter which one goes, you know, which one you hook up first. So red over there, black over here, just like that. Green light has come on already. I did not have to press the boost button, so that means that we're ready to go. So let's start the car. And there you go. So once you do that, you're all set. Take off the cables. Close this guy up. There we are. Unplug that. Close up the little flap on there. Close the hood. And you're good to go. Now I'm going to show you about the power socket here. That, you open up the port, plug that in. And now I have this tire inflator. We'll plug that in right there. As you see, this thing has been around since the year of the flood. Press the button on the jump pack to turn it on. I now have my display there. I'll set my pressure here. Wait for that to stop flashing. There we go. I just to prove that this is running it. There you go. So this is really great to run your 12-volt devices as such. If you have a tire inflator, it's kind of a moot point, because if you can jump the car with this jump starter, you can plug it into the car. But there's lots of other applications. If you go camping and you have a tent you're going to set up away from where you place your vehicle, and you have a, it's an air mattress type thing and you have to inflate it, well, this is really convenient because a lot of those will have a cigarette lighter plug like that, and that way you can run it right off the jump pack here. Also excellent in the event of any sort of power outage, no matter where you are, because you have the wireless charging for your phone, you have the USB ports as I showed you before, and that way you can keep all of your electronic devices up and running. Or if you have a cell phone that doesn't have USB like that, and you have one of them old school chargers that plugs in here, you can still use this plugged in to charge up your phone, so at least you have that running for you during the power outage. So once again, this was the AUTOGEN 2600 amp jump starter. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description where you can find the item available for sale on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.